when it's something that they want.
Oh, I'm gonna change him. He gonna be different from me.
I'm like, no, like if this man has not changed for the last 20 minutes, women he's been with, what makes you so damn special? I don't understand that part. Or this man hasn't changed, or a woman hasn't changed. It's just you. Like that's just who that person is.
They gotta change themselves, and it ain't gonna be no woman is gonna change them. You gotta change because a woman or man, they want to change because they want to change.
They want to change, not because you did some spin.
The cowgirl.
The cowgirl, like you spin around and bend over and touch your toes. Like, no, like, you know how many people can bend over and touch their toes doing cowgirl?
He change positions, but he ain't gonna change.
He ain't changing. He gonna change. Like you say, he gonna change position. Arch your back a little bit more. And then say next. All right, so can a man be forced into fatherhood but judged for not wanting it?
Yeah.
They do that all the time, right? They're like, right.
They are judged for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get it, though, because it's like, you can tell me you don't want kids, right? I mean, a guy, I don't want kids. Okay, you don't want kids. We having sex. You don't use a condom.
Right.
Now I'm pregnant. But you knew this was going to happen. You knew if you have a condom. Now, if I meet a kid, and I meet a guy and we have a kid, or the condom broke, and he tell me he doesn't want a kid, and I know he don't want a kid, I'm not forcing that kid.
Right.
I'm not doing it. I just can't, because again, you're telling me you don't want a kid. So basically, and if I do force it, that's letting me know I'm going to be a single mother.
Right.
How am I forcing this man to have a kid? He told me up front, I didn't want a kid. The condom broke mistakenly.
Yeah, it's kind of like,
Yeah.
But like, for instance, one of my situations, the condom ain't break because he didn't want to wear a condom. But he says to me, I ain't want no kids, but I don't believe in abortion, sir. So if you didn't want no kids, you should have put a condom on. But his excuse was, I'm a grown man. I don't wear a condom. Well, you gonna need to be a grown man and take care of your kids, sir.
So a grown man don't wear a condom. This guy gets more interesting.
No, this is different. No, this is different.
Okay. More interesting. A grown man. You should say, no, a grown man does wear a condom, because if he doesn't want any kids, he knows this is how you got to protect yourself. It's out, and there's more other things than pregnancy that comes with using the condoms. So you're literally just saying, screw your health.
Right. And we had kids, so you know what that means.
Yeah. So, yeah.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. Dude, what are we doing here? Like,
so that was the answer to that. You know, I ain't want no kids, so why you didn't wear a condom? I said, I'm for a murder. And I tell everybody, as soon as you touch me, I do get pregnant. So please don't. If you don't want no...
You want no kids, stay away, because she going to push them out. She going to push them out.
And I don't believe in... everybody can do what they want. I personally don't believe in abortion.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not supposed to, but I do believe that there's reason for everything. I believe, I just feel like some people, you I don't know, I just feel like it always affects the kid when you just feel like, okay, I'm not doing this. But if you feel you don't want to do it, you got to realize who the man or woman you're having the baby by. And if you got to do it yourself, don't complain about it.
Right.
You got to do it yourself, because you knew this person was not a good person or did not want the child in the beginning.
Right.
So if you got to put your big girl pants on, a big boy pants on, and do it yourself. Do it yourself without complaining, because you knew the person you met. You knew the person you slept with. You knew that this person did not want kids, and now you want to force this person to have a kid. So now the person don't have a bond with the kid. Don't talk to you no more. And now you're like, no, this is your kid. I'm putting you on child support, and you're going to be in this kid life. You cannot force someone to be in someone's life. I don't care who it is.
Well, they got to pay child support.
Why?
Well, I don't. For my situation, I'm gonna say that he said he didn't want kids, but then you should wear a condom. So
exactly.
That part is different.
Yeah, I'm talking about mistakenly.
If he broke the condom, then that's to me. I don't believe, but I kind of agree with you only because you knew what's going on. That was actually a mistake. Like it actually broke. So it was like there's nothing nobody can really do about that.
That is true.
So that's two different, like,
two different scenarios.
But if a man says I want a kid, but then he's not wearing condoms
because you're too grown to wear condoms, then you're gonna go on child support and you're gonna take this kid every other weekend. I'm not playing. You're gonna take this kid every other weekend.
So it has rules. I feel like you're right. It has rules. Depending on each situation, she has like kind of like rules. So it's kind of like a rule. Like if you wear a condom broke, then there's that gets like a pass. Like
that is true. Like it was an honest mistake. Like I get it. It was an honest mistake.
It was
you know
too
what?
good and it happened.
You're so stupid. I'm gonna let you slide because this was a mistake. So no, you know what? You don't want to be here. Because even the thing is, sometimes men, even though they say they don't want a kid, even if it was an honest mistake, sometimes they start oh, well, they start changing their mind.
Right.
And I'm going to give you that option to do that if it was a mistake.
Right.
And I still decide to have this baby. I'm going to give you that option whether you want to be in it or not. Like, I'm not going to talk bad about you. I'm not going to throw you under the bus.
Because you kind of knew what was going on there.
Exactly. I'm not going to do none of that. I'm just going to allow you to enter this child's life and let my child have their own opinion or own perspective on you. You understand what I'm saying, I guess?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Like,
I was watching actually a court case on Facebook. How we have all the court cases on there. So this guy, he was young. He didn't want no kids. And he had a condom on and he put the condom in the garbage. And after he left, the lady went into the condom and took like the turkey baster.
I don't know what you be watching.
And try to impregnate herself with the sperm. But unfortunately, it came out he wasn't the father at the end of the court case.
Yeah.
But the thing is, who does that? That's why he was suing her for, because he said, I didn't want no kids.
That's true.
And after my condom in the garbage, not knowing you was going to go in the garbage and go do that. Who does that?
Like, and he should have been able to sue her.
But that's what he was in court for.
Okay. He should have been able to sue her.
Court. He was suing her.
Yeah.
But he wasn't the father, so...
I still would have sued her ass. You stole my sperm. You stole my sperm. You put it in the base.
And she admitted it. She was like, "Yeah, I did."
No, I'm suing you. I feel violated. You stole my sperm. That sperm could have been used for something else.
And the judge was like, "Well, next time, make sure you put it in the toilet. Don't throw it in the."
I hate that judge. I hate that judge. I said, make sure you put it in the toilet. I just said, no, arrest this lady. She's a sperm stiller. Like, I am not dealing with no sperm stiller. That's not good. I want charges pressed immediately.
I was watching. I was like, what the hell?
That is so weird. Oh, God. Oh, that sperm stiller. That's a new thing.
Oh, God. People do that.
That is sad, but unfortunately they do. Okay, so who's more responsible for a broken home, the mother or the father?
I can't answer that because are they responsible, period, as individuals?
I guess it depends. It depends on the mother and depends on the father.
Yeah.
Because I feel like with a lot of mothers, and I hate to say this, a lot of mothers, when they do, a lot of fathers, they get comfortable. And they get comfortable and they're allowing the mother to do everything. And when the mother gets fed up, it's like, I can't do this anymore because I'm doing everything. I need you to do this. The first thing they do is run. Right? They run. They like, what? You need me to do extra on top of the little crap I'm already doing. You need me to do extra. But while the mother is working, busting her ass with the kids, making sure the kids eat, making sure you eat, making sure all the house is clean, the laundry is done. She's doing everything times 10 and you're doing times 2.
Right.
And then she's like, I need you to do maybe the laundry. And they're like, oh, no, you asking for too much.
Go food shopping.
Yeah, it's never enough for you. It's not the point it's never enough. It's like if you see a woman literally doing everything and she asks you to do the littlest thing,
you should want to help.
You should want to help.
That's your woman. She's a representation of him.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
The woman. So why would you not want to do that? Like whoever, say for instance, I have a partner, I'm going to do whatever I need to do. If we're together and I chose you to be my partner, I'm going to do what I have to do to make you happy.
Yep.
And it should be the same way for me. You should do whatever you have to do to make me happy because I could always go find somebody else. But I'm choosing to stay here.
Yeah, and that's the thing. We always choose to stay. We always we got to figure it out. We can have the worst day ever, worst month, worst year ever, should I say. And we're still, but we still fighting. While the men have that option to say, I don't want to fight no more.
All right. I'm going to walk out and leave.
I'm going. And then go to somewhere else, kick your back in to another dummy.
Go pillow talk.
Yeah, like, oh, she wasn't nothing. She wanted me to do too much. I gave her everything, knowing damn well you ain't give her shit. I gave her everything, and she just wanted more. You didn't give her shit. I don't understand
why don't men? Oh, it's women too. But why do they like doing that?
I don't
know. They
know.
do it all the time, a lot.
They always think that they give more than they actually give. Like they live this life.
No, I'm not pillow talking and saying that to another woman
because they help them. It makes them feel better about leaving that situation. So and then also you got to realize when men go and pillow talk to other girls about their prior relationship and say, oh, she this person. Now it's the person that you're with now, it'd be hesitant to call that person.
Yeah, of course.
Because now it's like, oh, I don't like her.
Right.
She did this,
don't
she did
know
that.
You can of paint.
And they do that. It's a mind game for them because now she's not going to call her
right. They're not
to
gonna
get
connect.
the truth.
Right.
So now if she call her and get the truth, now it's over. Like, I got to get out of here, so now I got to find somewhere else to go. Or I got to go back to my house and actually kiss her ass because I done fucked up. And it's like, all you got to do is take the fucking garbage out. This the garbage. That's it. it. Or do some extra shit around the house, but actually help me be a better woman. Because if I'm overly stimulated and I'm like done to the world, how am I bettering myself for you? How am I helping you anymore? Like, I have nothing else to give you.
But I'm gonna say there's women that does the reverse. 'Cause I know one who didn't cook, laid up in the bed. I'm tired. I don't feel good. Just work the little 8-hour job. I'm tired. Maybe clean up on Saturday, but that's about it.
Oh.
It didn't go outside. Her man would go outside the places. I'm too tired. I want to go nowhere. Never go nowhere with him. You don't cook. You don't do nothing outside of just cleaning on Saturdays, and that's it basically. Oh, maybe you go food shopping. Maybe she went food shopping, but that was about it. I'm like, how do you expect to keep your man? And then he ended up leaving her for one of her friends. You know what I'm saying? Well, what did you expect?
And they just, like, oh my God, I can't believe you left me.
Right. Because he started talking to her, you know, I guess a friend can see. First of all, your friend can see what's going on. And then he's gonna go talk. So they might have a little conversation. And then the conversations lead to other things. Yeah. And so if you're a woman, this applies to you too. You cannot be sitting there. Oh, he gonna do it. He cook. He gonna do this. He gonna clean. He go food shopping. He do everything. That's not. He to stay. He's not gonna stay. No. Ain't nobody, but JJ that good that he's gonna stay forever. He's gonna not leave and go drift off somewhere.
That's true, because nobody wants to constantly, whether you're a man and a woman, nobody wants to do everything. Right. Nobody wants to literally wake up and say, I have to literally do everything. Like, sometimes we want men to think for us. Right. And sometimes men want us to, even though we think for them all the time, a majority of us do. But sometimes we want that as women. I was watching this show called The Dirty D. You ever watch that on YouTube? It's on Tubi. It's
Dirty D? What's the D stand for?
Detroit.
Oh.
What's that for, Dick? You stupid. I'm watching porn. Funny. Oh God, you got tears coming out. He starts watching porn. I'm done. Oh, you're an idiot. Oh, I got a headache. Anyway, I was watching this show called The Dirty D, and there's one scene where the girl got kidnapped, right? She got kidnapped, and her man was like going through the whole Detroit looking to find her, right? He finally found her in the back of a trunk. She beat up, whatever. She didn't get raped or anything, but she got beat up and stuff like that, right? So he takes her home. He's making sure she's okay, you know, whatever. And then, like, she went to the hospital, came home, and I think she was home for a couple of weeks now. He went to try to have sex with her, right? And she was like, no, I went through this whole traumatic thing, and, you know, I don't want to do it. And then he was like, bruh, like, I ain't have sex with nobody since I've been looking for you. Right. Like, I ain't try to talk to nobody. I ain't try to do nothing. This dude was like a strip club owner. Exactly. He was like, could have been, girl, he could have been all over the road. So she was like, she was like, I don't care. Like, I'm going through something. I'm not going to feel right until I find out who did this. So he looking at her like, what? So I'm looking at the TV like, girl, he going to fuck somebody right now. Right. Like, but I get it. You had a traumatic experience, but they're still your man at the end of the day. And, you know, yes, he needs to understand that she did go through something, but it's a better way you can say something. It's a better way you can handle the situation. But after traumatic experience, don't you need some comfort? I know I need comfort. I need some comfort after traumatic experience. I've been in circles. Like, I am so emotional drained. I've been drained for like months. But I was like, that part of it, I was like, girls don't realize, like, when a person is literally trying not to have sex with other people. Right. Like, and they're literally like, you know, whatever, try, you know, because it's hard for men not to constantly want sex. Yeah, men are different. So when your man be like, yo, I need this, they need that. Right. Like, and I'm being honest, like, to me, it doesn't matter. Like, even if I'm tired, hope my kids ain't watching, but even if I'm tired, I'm like, all right, babe, give me an hour. Like, give me an hour, and I'll wake up in the middle of the night. Boom, there we have it. But it's not gonna be a day where I'm just like, oh no, I can't. Unless I'm physically hurt or something like that. I don't think that either. I don't think there's no no here. There's no I see you later, but there's no. No. Look, I had an abscess on my thigh. And I couldn't even walk from Hamilton Avenue, Bragg's Funeral Home. So that's that school right there next corner. 6, is it? No, one block. I couldn't even walk one block because I was just told I had to get a cab to back my daughter off. But my baby father, you know, wanted. I was like, yo, I'm really in pain, but go ahead. Exactly. I'm gonna hold this ass. I can't walk. But go ahead. Get it. Make it quick. Your mouth ain't hurt. Your mouth ain't got it. No. The one side didn't hurt. I'm put my leg up, but you. I mean, like, I got a lump right here, but my mouth is good. No, I didn't know that, but my leg. I know this. You do
not like that with him. No, I'm selective.
Oh no, I thought y'all was in a relationship. Your baby father.
No, but I didn't. He had good dad,
Okay, good. Okay,
but not good. Like I didn't do that to him all the time. Like no.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I only started doing that because he was cheating on me, and I was just like, why you keep cheating on me?
You thought it was that reason,
And it was because of that, because I wasn't doing that. So I felt obligated because if I want you to cheat, but I didn't want to. But that was my thing. Even by the baby father too, I was like, I don't do that. I gotta really like you. I gotta like you.
Get that part, because you don't want to put your mouth on anybody. I totally get that. Like, no, yes, I'm with you on that one. Do not put your mouth on everybody, because everybody don't deserve your mouth. But God, I don't do that.
I don't do that. Like that was my son's father. I don't do that.
Oh.
Like that, like with a disgust face.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Oh wow, yeah. I mean, she don't do that. Like, well, with the shit you just told me about him, I wouldn't either. Doing that shit, you don't deserve it. The fuck?
Right. So I didn't do that.
It makes sense.
Selective.
Yeah,
people.
It makes sense.
Be
Okay.
selective.
All right, so I have a trail of questions. So we have like polled idea that you're gonna, you know how you do she do our Instagram, guys. So she do the whole poll thing. So we're gonna say which is worse, no money or no present, or but present, no money but being present.
For the father.
For the father.
Oh, being present is more important.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that.
You could be a broke. That's fine. We all have hard times, but I need you to be there. I need to go to watch your kids, do something, be active, be around. Take them to the park. Park is free.
Yeah, I don't know why people think that money is everything.
Right.
Like they're like, oh well, you don't have to come around. Just give me money. So you don't need the man or the woman in the kid's life.
Right. You need the money.
You just need the money.
The money ain't gonna love the kid.
Like, oh, your dad loved you, but why? I never seen him, Dad, Mom. Oh, he bought you sneakers, girl. Don't worry about it. That's weird.
No, because that's not gonna, like, again, like, you can't. Money don't buy happiness. Money don't buy love. Money just is something materialistic. It's not. When you get older, you think of your parent. What you gonna think about? Oh, he just bought me clothes. You're not gonna say I had cool conversations with my dad. He took me places. We talked about stuff. I used to love hanging with my dad. He taught me this. You're never gonna be able to say that, and that's to me, that's the most important part of being a child and being a parent. Like to have a bond, to have memories, not just saying, oh, he bought me sneakers.
Yeah, to be able to say my dad taught me how to drive. Like to a kid to say that, like, oh, my dad taught me how to drive, or like I'm proud when I say like my dad like opened doors for me. Like my dad taught me guys are supposed to open the door. Like I am proud to say that. My dad used to take us to this restaurant called Uno's. It's a pizzeria that used to be out a long time ago. My dad used to take us there. Like I'm proud to say that. Or my dad took us to Six Flags every summer, you know, like in a school bus, because he drove school buses. So he would pick us up, and that would be something adventurous for him.
Right.
And I am proud to be like, my dad took us on, my dad jogs. So we used to go to Gary Mountain on a trail. Like and we used to run right behind him while he running when we were little. Like that's a proud moment. That's something I probably would never forget.
Right.
And I think men and women as well don't realize how those moments mean a lot for a kid.
Right, and it means a lot for the parents too.
Yeah.
If like I ain't got like that, but my one child begged me for Disneyland, so she beat me in the head for like, and I don't have it like that. You know, I don't get child support, but I had enough money, so I was like, we can go to Disney World.
Yeah.
And then when we was at Disney World, I had to have my camera on while the castle's doing little fireworks, and she goes, "This is the best day ever." And to me, I would never forget that. To me, all that money I spent, I was crying like I ain't got it, but I'm gonna take it.
It didn't even matter.
That her saying that, feel the like that. It
took everything
was
away.
worth everything I did. It was worth it just for her to say that.
Yeah, and that's what they don't realize. Like, literally, it's the littlest things for the kids. Kids don't really ask for much. Well, these new kids be off the hook, but like, but kids literally they don't. They really will enjoy your time more than anything because they want that memory of saying, "My daddy did this."
Right.
My daughter will be quick to tell her friends or not like her guy friends. She'd be like, let's say buy her. They'll say buy me something. She'd be like, I was raised with a dad in the house, right? Like, my dad is in my house, right? I am not a no father person, so no, I'm not buying you a game. Like you need to be buying me,
right?
So my daughter, like, and I love to hear her say like the things that she say to her, guy friends or whatever the case may be, and she'd be like, I just like, my dad raised me. My dad's still in my house. Like, I don't know who you think you're talking to.
And a lot of the girls can't say that.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, and I think about that, and I just be like, when she has her little friend group, and I'll be like, tag, like I think it's probably like 2 girls whose parents are still married out of like 10. And I'm like, God, like, you just be looking like how the world is. You just be like, it's just so normal.
It's so normal, but it shouldn't be a norm.
It shouldn't
be a norm.
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
And then I feel like the mothers who got to break their back extra double because the father ain't around. And then it's like, for me personally, I try to feel like I don't want my kids to want too much or ask questions, where my dad at? So they get to go, I could take them a lot of vacations. I do a lot of stuff with them that they're occupied, and they could say, "Oh, even though I don't know who he is, my mom did. We still had a good childhood. Like we didn't want for nothing.
Right.
Like even though he ain't help pay my mother, they don't want for nothing.
My mom did that.
Right.
My mom got us through this.
Right.
And that's I think that's what I admire about you the most. Like your kids are like everything. Like literally like. Expect that Mia, but that's one of her kids. This girl, all I'm gonna say is just Mia, but she's a really good mom, and like her kids are literally her lifeline. Like literally everything is just her by herself. So it's just her and her kids, and she does everything for her kids, and I admire that.
Oh,
like that's one of the things I do admire about you. But yeah, and I think that people don't realize that. Like it's hard. It's really hard. Like it's hard every day being a mom.
No, it's easy.
So being a mom is hard. So being a single mom is like even worse.
No, I really find it being easy. Like I was working in a department store, so I would have this couple came in one time. They had twins, and then I was like, "Oh, I'm a twin mom too." And oh my God, we're so tired. I'm so exhausted. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, "What? That's so easy." I felt like it was the most easiest thing. I breastfed both of my twins for a year. I felt like it was the easiest job in the world having them. At that age now, it's like they're a hot mess because they're older. But when they were babies, it was easy. I'm like two adults that are married, and they can't even handle it.
Yeah, I think
But I think everybody's built different.
Exactly. I'm going to say you got to realize everyone's built different, and you're great at multitasking. So some people don't have that in them, where they're just like, I can't do it. Like me, when I had my daughter, I don't like changing Pampers.
Really?
I didn't. Like when I say like pamper changing was like, ugh. And I'll tell anybody actually, I was not the primary parent when my daughter was born. Like he was.
Really?
Like it came to tub baths.
Really?
He was but I did it, and I did that for a reason. Because we have a thing where we have a kid. Us women have a kid, and then we take full responsibility.
Right.
We don't allow the man to interact in anything, so they don't know the day by day shit that we go through.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. So we literally be like, no, I'll give him the bath, or I'll feed him. I'll get up 3:00 in the morning with them. I didn't none of that. I was like, if he went out, if it's a Friday, and he went out, say he was getting dressed to go out at a certain time. Or whatever. If I'm sitting there, I'm laying there, whatever. She got to be fed. Like he'll jump in the shower, get out and feed her, and then he'll get dressed. And if he come in the house 4:00 in the morning, and she wake, now he could be dead pissy drunk. I did not give a flying hell. If he came in the house 4, the weekends is yours. Like I'm during the week, you're running around doing whatever, you working, whatever the case may be. The weekends, I need a break. So if you come in this house 4:15. 4:00 in the morning, and she wake up 4:15 screaming for a bottle, I don't hear shit. When I say, this is me. She crying. Oh, Nick, I don't care. I don't care. Get up, get your daughter. This is what you want. This is what you're going to do. So he would get up. So even if I call my husband right now and be like, what would you do if I got pregnant? What you think he'd say?
What you need me to do?
No, I'll move out. Oh. He wouldn't. When I tell you, I gave him the most. I gave him everything. If I had to pee 5 times, he was getting up to pee with me 5 times. I was not playing. Everything I went through, I did not care. Yeah. If I had to pee 5 times in the middle of the night,
you get him up and he gotta go with you.
I got to pee. He getting up and he going to pee. If I couldn't sleep, I slept literally on top of him. Like his legs, he never had a restful sleep. He would lay on his back, his legs were open, my stomach is in between his legs, and my head is on his stomach. I slept like that every single night. I was not playing.
Oh, wow.
I was not
but
playing.
I'm saying wow to him for even staying.
That's one thing I always commend about him. Like when it came to that, like even when I had the baby, I had when I had I had to stay in the hospital for 2 weeks because I needed a blood transfusion. I had an NG tube down my throat. Everything. It was a really, really bad. Like, really, yeah, it was really messy. And he had her in one arm. The nurses loved him. He had her in one arm. He cleaning up poop for me, like. You know, they took the NG tube out. He cleaned up vomit. And all of this. Like, the nurses literally did not have to do a thing.
Really?
They gave us so much stuff when we left. Because
they loved y'all.
Yeah, because, again, he was just so happy to be a dad. And, like, and I had postpartum. Like, I had postpartum because I was so used to it being, you know, just us and my son or whatever the case may be. When she came, it was just like, everything was like, again, I understood it, but I didn't understand it.
Right.
And so, you know, when we left, even when we leaving at the hospital, you know, when you're in a wheelchair and you holding the baby.
Right.
You're holding the baby because you had the baby. I wasn't holding the baby. He was holding the baby, and I was holding all the boxes in my lap as I'm being pushed out the hospital by the nurse because it wasn't him because he's holding the baby and like
oh wow,
oh
wow.
So
that's commendable.
Yeah,
for a man.
Exactly. For a long time, he was a primary parent, and even when you know he was home because he's on a federal bracelet at this time. So like sorry, you know, it is what it is. It's my story. It's my truth. So he's on a federal bracelet at this time. So he was on house arrest. So you know, he literally did everything for her, like everything. He did everything for her. So. I would come home and I'm like, all right, Ashley, I'll try to. He working out with his friends in the backyard or whatever, and I'm like, I'll take her to the mall with me. I put her in the truck, put the seatbelt on. You know, we halfway down the driveway, she's screaming, Daddy! Girl, you ain't got to tell me twice. He like, what's going on? I said, she crying for you. He like, come on. We call her Muma. Come on, Muma. Daddy need a break. It's like, no, Daddy, I want to go with you. I said, take her. I got to go to the mall.
She ain't stopping my flow.
Hey, this is what you want, bro. This is all you. So, like, I just think that women need to allow men to experience what we go through when we're pregnant.
To be a parent.
Yeah,
right?
because then they realize it ain't, because they just want to keep having kids.
Right.
Let's just pop them out.
Not seeing what it really, all the stuff that go behind it, behind the scenes.
And he was fortunate enough to see everything. Like, I left no crumbs when it came to being pregnant and from the everything. Like, I was like, girl, I don't even want to be pregnant. That's how bad I was. Like, and I might have been extra just to make him feel like, yeah, you're going to feel this shit.
Right. Oh,
so if I call him, he'll be like, I'm pregnant. He'll be like, yeah, I'm out. Like, I'm out.
Because that's a lot. We make him go in the bathroom.
Girl, my daughter didn't even make it. We was like 5 months. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. He was like, I understand. Because that's
he prayed with you.
Yeah. I was like, I can't do this anymore. He was like, I understand, because I was not myself. And I was just so miserable being pregnant. And girl, I pushed through those last 4 months. I was like, yeah, this shit ain't never happened again. Yeah, so I mean, yeah. My point to that story is that when we have to literally make them see what we go through. Because they don't know. They just think it's just easy.
It's easy, yeah, because they're not doing all the work. They're not going through all that pain or going to the bathroom 5 times a building.
Oh. Yo, he was stressed out. Girl, I'm going to give him some head when I come home because he was so stressed out. He was so stressed out. Like, my poor baby. He was stressed. I had him stressed to the... Yeah, Raheem.
Just getting about five times to go to the bathroom, that's stressing.
Yeah, he dealt with a lot.
I'd have been like, no, not today. You
Yeah.
You can go by yourself.
Yeah, I was like, you wanted this is what we're going to do. You're going to figure this out because I just... Yeah, it was a lot, man. Wow. I totally forgot about that. That was definitely a lot. That was scary. But yeah, guys, that is our intake on deadbeat dads and moms and dads and good moms and good dads. And we just got to literally... I don't even know, but if you're a deadbeat dad, trust me, you're not hurting. If you're a deadbeat parent, you're not hurting the other parent. You're hurting the child.
Right.
So I suggest, even if it's something small, even if it's spending time with them for 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, take them to the park.
But they hurt themselves too. You know, when they get like 80 years old, somebody to help them. They're not going to have nobody help them because you was around your kids. Now you're by yourself.
That is true. Now you're like, oh my God, I'm sorry. When I was young, I didn't take care of you. No, now you're dying. You want to say I'm sorry? No, go ahead and die. it's okay. Like, I'm good.
Right.
Yeah. So, no.
God don't like ugly.
No.
You gonna get yours.
And they ain't too damn fond of pretty. so it doesn't matter. But guys, you literally have to learn how to be a better parents, better human beings, period. You know, when it comes to your kids, because again, they mean a lot. And they literally grow up to become who they are by the surroundings they have.
Be accountable. Take
Yeah.
accountability.
Take accountability.
Be an
a good
example.
person.
Be an example. You're a man or you're a woman.
Yeah.
You both should be great examples.
Yeah.
A woman needs to be the best example, I feel like, because you're the mother, but the man needs to be even greater because he's, in my book, over the woman.
Yeah.
So what type of example are you setting for yourself, even for your kids or for yourself? What type of person are you?
That is true. That is true. And
How do you look at yourself in the mirror? But go ahead.
But they do though. They look at it, and then but the sad part is they look at themselves in the mirror because they make up the lie in their head and they okay with that.
Right.
Like, oh, I'm a good father. I do this. No, you
No,
don't.
I'm a good person.
Yeah, I'm a good person. I'm sorry, not a good
Not a
father.
good
I'm a good
father.
person. But you're not a good father, and that's not okay.
Right.
Like, embrace your kids. Your kids need you. Like, these kids out here are wilding. They're going crazy. They're doing all types of shit because literally we're not being the best parents that we can be. We're
And
not
that's-
giving them what they need.
And as adults, we need to pick better partners. Make
Yeah.
sure we're picking those
That's
right
true.
parents, those right partners, so they can have good parents, good mothers and fathers.
Yeah,
because it
that's
all
true.
not only all relies on the person that's being a deadbeat, it relies on us picking these people that are no good.
Yeah, that is true. And you have to stop kicking the person back in front of your kids. If this man or woman does not want to be in your child's life, then let that be. Your kid will eventually see that person for who they are.
Right.
So you tell them, oh, your dad and your mom ain't shit. You're doing all that, throwing all that negative energy into that kid.
Right. They gotta see for themselves.
They gotta literally gotta sometimes be like, you know what? You're gonna realize who love you as you grow up.
Right.
I love you. I'm here, and we're gonna figure this out.
Because your girl Mia calls her that person a clown. She be like, he a clown, but she sees for herself he ain't around, so she be like the clown. So and he's a clown, so she only calls it how she sees it. But
Y'all have no idea about Mia, but just all I'm gonna say. I have no idea about this little girl. She will call you chopped in 2.5 seconds. She just says whatever. I love it. I love it about her. Like, even just thinking about her, she make me smile. Just the things that she come out her mouth. But we're almost at the end of our segment.
yes, guys, and thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
This was episode 10, double digits
10.
now.
Yes, it was. And we're appreciative of you guys watching us and supporting us. Please subscribe, share, hit the link, buy the merch, do everything you need to do to continue to support us because we really appreciate you guys to the fullest. So, Rob.
And remember, pretty is a mindset, and the gang is forever.
See you guys next week.